Alright, patch note time. What do we have going on? Japan server launch. So we're getting something. Oh, we're getting 1,000 sky stones. Okay. So everyone's getting 1,000 sky stones to celebrate Japan server launch. New hero Melissa. So everyone's been talking about this character. I've been trying to stay away from any and all information about her until she came out. All I know is she's apparently a vampire. So, Melissa is a fire elemental mage who curses her enemies with blood bloom. Melissa can attack without needing to worry about elemental disadvantage while also cursing the enemy and earning an extra turn. That all sounds like a lot of crazy things. Cursed enemies will receive a portion of any damage inflicted on one of their allies by a single attack as additional damage. The extra turn also allows her to immediately use manifestation and choose either to attack the cursed enemy again or to attack another enemy and inflict damage on two enemies at once, thanks to the cursed debuff. Finally, with might, Melissa can make the enemy unhealable while also dealing damage proportional to her lost health. Thanks to the immortality buff gained through manifestation, this can allow her to deal a significant amount of damage. Okay, let's look at what her skills actually do here. So first we have Might. Overpowers the enemy with a 60% chance to make them unhealable for one turn. Damage dealt increases proportional to caster's lost health. And she gets plus 10 effect chance to that, so it goes up to 70. Manifestation. Attacks by unleashing their inner rage, granting immortality to the caster for one turn. That's interesting. So she has a proactive immortality that she can grant herself for one turn. Interesting. That has a 6-turn cooldown. Or no, that's for skill 3. No, 4-turn cooldown. Skill 3 is 6-turn, goes down to 5. Attacks by releasing pent-up aggression, cursing the enemy for 2 turns with a critical hit, granting the caster an extra turn. The skill is unaffected by elemental disadvantage. Elite or boss monsters cannot be cursed. It's very interesting. So obviously you'll be building her crit. So she can skill 3 someone, curse them, get an extra turn, then attack someone else. So how much damage does this curse effect do? It says they receive a portion of any damage inflicted by one of their allies by a single attack. But how much is that portion? That's what I'm curious to know. And she has an artifact. Increases effectiveness on a single attack. Okay, very simple and straightforward. So drop right up. She has a side story that I guess will include haste. Melissa, a vampire who dreams of revenge after losing everything. She fell in love with a vampire she met at a ball and soon became a vampire herself. She was enraged to discover her love had betrayed her. Though he had since died, that won't stop her exacting her revenge on his son. So I assume that's haste? 2-week side story. So we're going to have 2 side stories and 2 banners going on for a week here. As I believe we still have 1 more week of the Halloween side story. And we have the usual stuff here. She's the only one who gets a buff. No buff for haste. Stage entry conditions. Interesting. Stage missions, region rewards, quest rewards, 4-star artifact ticket. So we're transmit stones. Oh gosh, I clicked off of it. There's her exchange. I'm guessing these are the catalysts she needs. Another person using Twisted Fangs and Ultra Fangs. Oh, pet system improvements. I was wondering if they were going to do anything with the pet system, seeing as how everyone is complaining about pretty much every aspect of it. And it was a complete mess and poorly designed and is basically just shit overall and has made the game actively worse. Anyways, so in order to minimize the burden of raising pets, the number of skills that can be inherited during pet synthesis will be changed as follows. Oh, that's cool. So now you can... So, is this when you're going from 2-star to 3-star, you can now inherit 2 skills? I'd assume so, because you don't promote to 1-star, you promote from it to this. So I assume that's how this chart works. And apparently this at 4-star was only 2, and now it's up to 3, so that's nice. Here's a very important question. Did they remove the chance for failure? Because that's kind of also a very big deal, and there's no reason that should exist and needs to be done away with immediately. Due to improvements to pet synthesis, players will be compensated. So if you've already synthesized 4-star pets, you get some bonus stuff, I guess. Hold on, I had to sneeze. Okay. Everyone else, we get some 5 adoption tickets, 1 toy, 10 snacks. Lovely. Rewards will be delivered to your in-game mailbox. Please note the compensation delivery, blah, blah, blah. Pet UI improvements. We believe that displaying pet-related UI prior to account rank 20 can cause confusion to our heirs. Therefore, pet-related content will not be displayed prior to unlocking pets. Pet-related UI in the lobby will not be displayed. Pet-related UI will not be displayed in team formation. Pet-related items will not be displayed. Pet journal will not be displayed. Pet tab in the shop will not be displayed. Homemade snack acquisition change. This was probably the biggest issue with pets, is that these stupid snack items take up space on the drop tables, and you get these as drops from bosses instead of other things. Instead of getting actual real drops. And this is, I'm pretty sure I said this last week's patch notes. As soon as I read about all this stuff, I said that if these snacks are replacing the stuff that we would otherwise get, then it's going to be absolutely terrible. And that's exactly what happened. So players no longer receive handmade snacks. Were they handmade snacks? I always thought they were homemade. I guess they're handmade. Anyways, whatever. So we no longer get snacks in Hunt. That's not good enough. How about we no longer get snacks anywhere as its own drop? From the 1031 update, the probability of receiving energy in Hunt was reduced by half, with the remaining half being allocated to the probability of receiving snacks. However, receiving snacks from Hunt did not meet the expectations of our heirs for rewards received in this content. Yeah, no shit. So snacks will no longer be a droppable item. In the shop, there will be a new pet category added in which snacks will be sold for friendship points. I saw a lot of people suggesting that they just sell them for friendship points. So 100 friendship points will be able to purchase 1 snack, and you can buy 10 per week. Snack drop changes. Players will not receive snacks during adventure, in the side story, and in treasure chests prior to unlocking pets. Oh, that's just prior to unlocking chests. How about, like, ever? Because this isn't good enough. I do not want to be opening a chest, especially in a side story, and just getting a snack out of it. I don't want to be killing a boss of a stage and just getting a snack out of it. That's ludicrously stupid. I want actual real drops. Anyways, bug fixes. An issue that caused the equipment enhance and gold consume decreased effects granted by lobby top pets to not be applied will be fixed. Issue where the number of repeat battles would be set to a maximum instead of the number inputted will be fixed. Issue with the amount of catalyst gifts given was different from skill tooltip for the lobby pets will be fixed. An issue where additional lesser hunt charms of skill effect and battle pets was not being applied will be fixed. Figures those are all pet bug fixes. Rune item recollection. On 11.1, an issue that caused players to obtain runes when they clear a battle using a pet that has a catalyst drop buff effect was fixed. The runes obtained cannot be used and will be recollected. Okay. Rare catalyst chests equal to the number of runes recollected will be distributed to your mailbox. Camping voices and other fixes. Camping voice lines have been added for all heroes. Now players will be able to hear the voice lines when they select a topic. Additionally, if you have the highest level of friendship with a hero, players can hear the camping lines used using the Intimacy add-on. Camping voice lines have not been added for collaboration heroes. Some camping lines for Leo, Nemesis, and Lidica will be adjusted. Players will be able to hear Guardian voices when they receive them and when they use them. That's interesting. And other fixes, Korean voices, an issue where martial artist Ken and Xeno's voice lines were not working as intended, will be fixed. Additionally, martial artist Ken's voice will be re-recorded and distributed. English voices, an issue that caused Euphinae's skill voices not to work as intended, will be fixed. And lastly, an issue that caused players to be redirected to the title screen when they select the ranking window and the tower will be fixed. And an issue that caused champions Zorado's skill with enraged not transfer debuffs upon a counterattack will be fixed. Okay, so we'll pull a whole bunch of little tweaking and fixes for things. I look forward to checking out this character. I'm certainly just going to summon for her and try her out, see how she works. But yeah, these changes they did for the pets is not good enough. They need to remove snacks as a drop from everything. You should not be getting a snack as a drop by itself. They should only ever drop in addition to other things. You should not be opening chests and killing bosses and getting just a snack out of it. That is insanely stupid and horrible for the game. Also, they need to remove the chance to fail when upgrading your pets, when promoting them, synthesizing, whatever you want to call it. That needs to go away. God, what else is there? There's so many things wrong with the pet system. Oh, there's also the whole chest thing. Auto looting chests. That was the main thing people wanted pets for, was to auto loot chests. And it turns out they only do that when you're on auto repeat. They don't just do it normally. So, that's great. The one thing that like everyone wanted more than anything else out of pets was to auto open chests, and they won't even do it. Oh my gosh, pets are like the most disastrous mechanic they've ever introduced into this game. Just so poorly done. Anyways, that's enough complaining about pets. I will see you later.